Hi, my name is Carrie. I'm a mom of 5, one on the way, and I wanted to share with you some ideas for non-candy, quick, last-minute Easter basket ideas. I have kids that range in ages from 2 to 18, so I'll start with the younger end of the scale and then I'll move up to the older ages. So, bubbles for outside, you can use it in a bubble machine. A new hairbrush. This one doesn't have the little plastic nubs on the end, so I'm curious to see how it works. I always feel like once those little plastic rounded bits on the bristles fall off, you have to throw away your brush. So this one's called Tangle Teaser. I haven't researched it. I don't know if it's good, but that's gonna go in my youngest's Easter basket along with some detangling spray. She tends to get tangles really easily in the car seat, and so I was thinking these would be good to keep in the diaper bag so that, once we get to a destination, if we need to brush out her hair and wet it down a little bit, we'll have these as an option. And I thought she would like the fun scent. She's easily impressed. She likes the color pink, so I thought I'd just go with it. I also got some outdoor chalk. Do not buy this on Amazon. It's way more expensive. I got this at Walmart. It was like $2.50. On Amazon, a similar size box was, I think, $15. Same with the bubbles. Don't buy these on Amazon unless you don't mind and you just go for it. Next, again for my toddler, found little summer shoes. My philosophy for Easter baskets is buy them fun stuff that maybe they would need anyways, but maybe like nicer quality or things that we just don't typically get. Same kind of along those lines, bath bombs. Little ones think they're really fun. We don't buy them very often, so they're a special treat. So they'll be nice and colorful in the Easter basket. And then we've got some of these bunch of balloons. They're the kind that self-tie. You can do a bunch at once. There's nothing more frustrating as a parent than trying to tie 100 balloons for your children, only for them to throw them and then explode in your backyard, and then you get to help pick up little pieces of balloon for the next 2 days. So this takes out some of the frustration. It'll be a good summer activity. Some things I did order on Amazon that aren't here yet are swim goggles. After a while, it seems like swim goggles wear out. So one of my sons last summer, he loves the face mask style that kind of covers the nose as well. And they just weren't sealing right anymore, so I ordered another swim mask for him. So that'll be coming soon. And that will go in his Easter basket. And then my biggest advice is, what are your kids' interests? Maybe just kind of think about what are things that could support their interests. If they're really into arts and crafts, maybe paints, maybe gel crayons, those are fun. Just kind of think specifically for your kids. So these are ideas for my kids, but your kids might have different interests. So along those lines, here's a bike lock for one of my older sons. My boys are just getting to the age where they're experiencing more freedom in the summer. They're allowed to ride their bikes a little bit farther. And last summer we noticed they needed bike locks. We only had 1 or 2. So now the son who didn't have one is going to have one. And then that same son is very into fishing. So this is some fishing line that's an upgrade to what he has, and I think it's a little bit heavier duty. Also, same son, this is not a non-food item, but it is almonds. He really likes these salt and vinegar almonds. Sometimes they're not that great of a price, so we don't get them very often. So this is kind of like a splurge fun food. Similarly, I have some boys who are interested in building muscle, and protein powder is really expensive. So normally, we're trying to just do natural sources of protein, but they do like protein powder. It is fun, and so we got a couple different kinds of protein powder, and those are going to go in some of the boys' Easter baskets. Also along those lines, some of this jerky. We'll see how this goes. The last time they had this, they were camping, and they all came down with the flu on their way home. So hopefully they don't have a negative association with this particular jerky. If they do, yes, I'm going to be eating a lot of beef jerky along with my husband. And then we also got, we got a couple packages. One was the kettle corn, and then this is just the butter flavor, but it's the Boom Chicka Pop, and it's 4 simple ingredients, and it's non-GMO corn. So I'm like, hey, it's not as terrible as it could be, but I thought this would be fun to put in their Easter baskets for movie nights or just for having. Normally when we have a movie night, we'll just put some avocado oil in a pot and pour kernels in and pop it in a big pot and make a huge serving. But they also enjoy just having popcorn that they can make on their own. So that'll be fun for them, and we don't buy that very often. And then continuing with the movie night theme, we got this Olipop This is the cream soda flavor. I think we also got a grape soda one, and then one other flavor. I don't remember what it was, but we're gonna just divide these among the Easter baskets. And then along the vein of fun foods that we don't normally buy, some of my kids are gluten-free. Gluten-free snack products are really expensive, but they're really fun. So these are peanut butter filled pretzel nuggets. Got them some cheddar cheesy gluten-free peanut butter, or gluten-free cheesy pretzel nuggets. And then these fig bars. This is stuff that they love and is fun to pack, like when we do little outings, if we go out for an afternoon. They love things like this, but I don't buy them because they're so expensive. So this is kind of special for them. So just think along the lines, what's special for your kids? Same with toaster pastries. These are gluten-free. It's really hard to find gluten-free anything, and so that'll be fun. Got some sticks. We've never tried these before, but these are a gluten-free snack cake. This is not sugar-free, but it's not strictly candy. And I thought it would kind of round out their Easter baskets just a little bit. Similarly, my kids all just really enjoy gum. What kid doesn't like gum? So we just got several different flavors of gum, and we'll kind of mix and match them among the Easter baskets. And then for our oldest, who's a girl, she was always borrowing my eyelash curlers. I got her one of her own. And then I think these are really fun. These are called, what are they called? Nail strips. So these are a kind that you don't have to cure. Some of them are called semi-cured, and you need a UV light after you put them on to cure them the rest of the way. So these are all the way cured. I think they're cute. It's like a light periwinkle color, and then there's like pale pink with white daisies, and then some like white sparkly glitter. So that's gonna be for her. And then in addition, I also ordered her some fabric exercise bands because she likes to do Pilates, and so she doesn't have any currently, and so I ordered some of those for her. And then I also ordered, to go with this, kind of a fancy mascara, so that should be coming soon, maybe tomorrow. But I think it's a Korean brand, and it's really good for eyelashes that don't hold their curl well, and that's something she experiences. Unfortunately, I gave that trait to her, so she's gonna be getting some mascara. So that's just a quick look at some ideas. I think what I would suggest, what works well for us, is to think about what your kids like, tailor their basket to them. Think about things that they might be needing in the next season. So spring, summer, do they need new flip-flops? Do they need new bathing suits, goggles? What kinds of things do they like to do in their summer? Is there anything that you can get for them that would help them spend more time outside, like basketballs, footballs, things like that. Even like chapstick with sunscreen in it, things like that. If they need towels for the pool, just kind of think ahead to a season from now and think, is there anything that they would like? Also, as someone who really struggles with clutter accumulating in the house, when you have 7 people living in the house, it's going to happen. I like to buy things that they're either going to use, that aren't junk, and that I would be happy seeing in my house, a year from now, that they'll still be using, or it's consumable, like the bath bombs and the bubbles. Those will be used up within a couple months, and so I like to look for things like that too. All right, well, I hope this gave you some ideas. Happy Easter.